Hey, what's going on, guys? Money Making Joey back here doing another video. And in today's video, we're going to be speaking about something that I really don't think most drivers think about. And I know it's definitely not something that drivers think about when they first get into the rideshare industry. But in today's video, we're going to be speaking about suing Uber and Lyft. Some people have done it before, and from what I hear, they have actually been very successful. Now, one thing that I definitely want to touch on is the things that you would be able to sue Uber and Lyft for are things that shouldn't actually be anyway. Some people might consider them to be petty, but I've had a situation where personally I've had to take Lyft, not Uber, but Lyft to court. I know with Uber, a lot of people had issues with their deactivation. So there's been many drivers out there that sued Uber and Lyft for, $10,000, whatever the case may be. And they didn't even actually need to go into court. These lawsuits were so much of an easy win. They were just able to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? Let's settle this out. The driver gets the money and they're good to go. Now, I am going to pose a question to all of you out there watching. And this is an issue that I had while driving over on the Lyft platform, where there was a passenger who didn't really wait for my vehicle to stop when we arrived at their destination. And they opened the door to the vehicle right before I could even get the wheels of the vehicle to stop. And there was a car passing. He hit the door. And long story short, and I've told this story previously on my channel. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, definitely do me a favor and go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. You can go back and, check out that video as well. But long story short, this passenger that I picked up on the Lyft platform was responsible for this accident. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't the, driver that was passing me. It wasn't his fault. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to accident law and things like that, technically, yes. As far as the insurance company looked at it, I was in the wrong. That's just how, they look at those types of motor vehicle accidents. The passenger was in my vehicle. I'm responsible for that passenger. Yes, that is correct. But one thing that I think is important to note is I'm actually a driver on one of these rideshare apps. I pick up a passenger. And this kind of also plays into the fact of how records are kept, how passengers are screened, because you should always display the passenger's legal name, and then also when you create an Uber account or a Lyft account as a passenger, you should be able to always have an updated state ID in the system. Because I came, and I even at the time, this is about, maybe 3 years ago, I went into one of the Lyft offices to really speak about this, because now the cops at the accident scene took a long time to get there. The passenger actually left. So her information was not on the police report, which was a very bad thing. But now, because if she was on the police report, I would have had her information. But I now find myself standing inside of the Lyft office, and I'm saying, hey, you know what? You guys should have this customer's information, no? Okay. Long story short, I need for you to release this information to me so that now I can go after this person in court. Of course, Lyft was reluctant to do so. They didn't do it. And now it leaves me in a situation where now, do I sue Lyft in order to recoup the money that I spent to fix my vehicle? Because with a $2,500 deductible with the insurance company, long story short, it wasn't even worth it for me to go that route. So I wound up paying just a tad bit less than that $2,500 deductible, and I just got the work done, out of pocket. But if a customer on any one of these rideshare platforms causes damage to your vehicle, should they be held responsible? They actually should. So now, Another thing that before we close out this video that I want to point out to you guys, and feel free to get down below in the comments and let me know if you need this information, because, and actually I'll probably put a link to it down below in the description of this video. No matter what state you are in the United States, and this is very important information for you guys, Lyft is registered, Uber is registered. Both of these companies is registered in every single state. Open company, something like that, opencorporates.com. I'll put the link down below in the description. You can go for your state and find their company information in the state that you currently reside. So now, should you have any current issues where you feel like, you know, you're not really getting a fair shake and you want to put it into court, because after all, it costs less than $100, $150 the most to file this. All you need is the information on where to go ahead and serve them. By all means, if you feel they're doing you wrong, you can go ahead and feel free to do it. So like I was saying previously, if you feel you're in this situation, it's very important. I want you guys to go ahead and leave a comment down below in the description. I always read them. I always reply to comments. And, you know, I'll send you my email and we can speak. So I'm going to leave that there. Let me know what you guys feel on the topic. Money Making Joey, I'm out of here. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys have found value from it. And I will see you guys in the next one.